invited to talk about addition in mathematics. In my opinion, so I feel that addition is a concept. Addition is a skill. Addition is also an attitude because wherever you go, we cannot avoid addition. If you observe a newborn baby, the baby identifies the concept of, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay. So if you observe a newborn baby, the baby identifies the concept of numbers 0, 1, and 2 easily before completing the first year. So I'm going to, the mother plays like this. I'm going to show you one toy. Close your eyes, the toy disappears. So what is there in front of you? Nothing. So the zero concept is introduced in this manner. Then after some time, she says, you have one toy or one eatable in one of your hands. Now I'm going to give you another one and you're going to keep it in the second hand. So how many do you have now? I have two. So in your left and also right. Further, when the child is about to walk, she helps the child to stand and then helps the child to walk. So with a walker, she asks the child to take one step. The child takes it. And then she says, come on, come on, come on. Take one more step, one more step, one more step. She prompts the child to walk more and more and more steps. The concept of addition is introduced. Anything. That way, the addition is a God-given gift for all of us. We are born with this talent. No one teaches. No one teaches the symbols. No one teaches the patterns. But still, the idea of addition is imbibed in us right from our birth. At school, a methodical training or approach is given to little ones with using variety of strategies, offering different manipulatives, different approaches like abacus, object counting, finger counting, grid worksheet solving, etc. As they grow older, the aids should be completely removed from them. The children should be able to estimate the sum or the answers first and then get the correct answer. As a first step, they should develop the number sense. When the children learn counting of numbers up to 10, they are ready for addition. Addition sums like 5 plus 3 is what? 4 plus 5 is what? 3 plus 6 is what? 7 plus 3 is what, like that. So the addition skills also grow along with the age. Now, so is it easy? In the same way, we can use them to learn the properties like this. Is 7 plus 3 how much? It is equal to 10. Is it the same as 3 plus 7? The children will find out. So the commutativity and the associativity of addition is taught without even using the name. Because I have told you addition is a concept. It is a skill. It is imbibed in us. Naturally, it just comes. This will help them to develop the critical thinking. When you ask the children to frame the number statements like 1 plus 3 plus 6, how much? So they don't have to need any extra support for saying that it is equal to 10. Obviously, when we are breaking the 10 into 1, 3 and 6, we are actually introducing a method called analytical approach to the whole process of learning in the lower class itself. Same way, we are able to unite one part, two parts, three parts and four parts, and which they will combine to get 10. So that is, we are able to unite the broken parts, or we are synthesizing. This is an approach called synthesis method. Thus, the analytical method and then synthesis method are introduced in the lower classes itself. So, which gives the major shift in the learning process. And this is a great step towards building analytical reasoning, problem solving skills in the children. We are laying a strong foundation for future learning also. Now the same knowledge is extended to learn about addends from 20 to 100. Understanding addends and their functions teaches them the basis of number operations and enhances mathematical reasoning for and then problem solving skills. Now, the knowledge of addends. Children are to be introduced compatible numbers. So what is this compatible numbers? Then the children, they are comfortable to work with such numbers. They are called compatible numbers. So for example, 1 to 10 in the lower classes at the basic level, they are very comfortable. So when they learn 8 plus 2 is equal to 10, they are ready to do 80 plus 20 is equal to 100 also. So these exercises allow students to perform mental maths quickly, and this serves as building blocks for abstract reasoning, and later on it develops into a concrete skill. The learners are confronted with solving more critical and complicated questions like what is 33 plus 16 equal to? So this all, the basic is only the knowledge of numbers which are compatible to them. Next is the process of estimation and approximation. That should also start at an early age. In this, if the students are compatible to do 25 plus 75 is equal to 100, then they are able to approximate the sum of 27 plus 73, which is also relating to 100. Even adults require these developmental skills to see use in situations, estimating whether the income is sufficient to pay the bills or not. After compatible numbers, the children should be taught the benchmark numbers. So what are all these benchmark numbers? So the numbers like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, etc. up to 100, we call them as benchmark numbers. So let us see the advantages of learning this benchmark numbers. We all have noticed that through though the children are very comfortable to add 4 plus 6 is equal to 10, they will stumble to find out what should be added to 6 so that we get a total of 10. So definitely that is a very important activity. It makes a lot of sense because the attainment of benchmark is going to come to offer solution for such incompatibilities. So we can ask the questions like this. What should be added to 16 to complete 20? So this is not by subtraction. The children have to go forward from 16 to reach 20. From that, they will be able to find out the missing number as 14, as 4. Thus, the compatibility with benchmark numbers comes as an advantage and will help them to answer such questions. It's a major step towards becoming abstract rather than concrete thinkers. Instead of depending on the manipulatives or abacus or any other aids that we give, slowly that has to be removed, and then an automatic knowledge and understanding about how the number system works. Children have to acquire these skills. Next is the exercise on double addends. So what are double addends? Now we all know 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. We all know 6 plus 6 is equal to 12. So as an activity we can give to the children 5 plus 5 plus 1 is what? 6 plus 6 plus 2 is what? Because they know to add 12 and 2, they know to add 10 and 1, and they will get this. So activities like this are very, very essential in the primary classes to teach grouping skills and then how to group the objects with some identical properties existing among them. Breaking the numbers into several parts. This is another important activity. For that, I would like you to, watch this number is given to them. I will say, for example, 50. Now, this 15 has to be obtained by breaking it in as many ways as possible. For example, the children write few solutions. So this is also equal to 5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 5. Now here we are not waiting for the children to understand 3 addends, 2 addends, 4 addends. It is logical. So this logical and analytical thinking ability should be nurtured in the class. It is also equal to 14 plus 1. It is also equal to 15 plus 0. It is also equal to 10 plus 5. It is also equal to 7 plus 7 plus 1. So like that, in several ways, in whatever ways we can break, we have to break. This is an essential and excellent activity to foster their critical thinking attitude also. After going through all such procedures, it makes sense to find out why, as adults, addition is necessary for us. So this is a very, very important activity for our thinking. Addition is always a part of our life, right from infancy, for our shopping needs, for tours and travels, and then whenever we always operate with numbers in some way or the other in our daily life, we do perform this addition even without realizing that we are doing it. In the kitchen, natural numbers, we do lots of additions in several ways. In our transactions, when we go to a bank, when we have to start the journey, again the speed, distance, time, addition is necessary. And how long I have been given for presentation. Now I'm just counting on the time. It is 10 minutes. So I have got 5 more minutes to finish this. So like that, automatically it is a way of life, I should say. So in the kitchen, the preparations, and then setting the table for the dinner, keeping the cups and plates, preparing the coffee, and then while reading, noting down the number of pages that we have finished and how many more pages to finish there again, and then building a family, and then operas and then ballads, again the time, according to the time given to us, we should present it. And then for essential services like electricity bills, doctor bills, and then calculations like in hours, money, speed, distance, and time. Even the calendar, birthdays, note down the important days, and then how many days are there, how many more days I can take for planning such an activity. So every way, everywhere, every time we are operating on the numbers, and then without the ability to add, we will miss out a greater part in our life. So that way that addition has become so united in our lives. Therefore, it is so essential that our children from the basic level, they have to reach the greater heights. And now here I would like to, go through a simple activity on addition. So I want to draw your attention on this particular addition sum, which I am going to show you now. Now, I want you to work out this addition. So the Vedic Max is something, it is not even a branch of Max. It is the Max as described in our ancient scripture, our Vedas. Now here, the Vedic Max describes several shortcuts on the basic four operations. Children have to be taught Vedic Max still, after they get some maturity on numbers and then number operations. So this offers a very quick method of solving sums like this. Now, without using the calculator, how will we arrive at this sum? How long we will take to finish this addition? So I want you to try this. Then I will give you a very simple shortcut method for this using Vedic mathematics. You can try this.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 line 7, 4, 6, 1, 2.
We'll wait for the few more responses. No calculation. It's only your manual calculation.
Mental, yeah.
Okay, we can't expect them to do it mentally, but no, okay, no problem. A scribble pad can be used.
1974612.
This is the answer.
Yes. Yes.
1971021.
71021.
21.
So how do we get this answer? So the Vedic Max describes like this. Here we are not carrying over anything. We are just adding the addends
Oh.
and then according to the places and placing the numbers like this. And then 2 plus 2 here. So we are writing. So each and every column is added and then the correct total is put. Now here, it is perfectly, there is an algorithm behind it. So it doesn't deviate from the regular algorithms that we use for adding the numbers. Then uniting the places and then place value, it is not something, but only the method is so simple. Here, the children place this 1 for the unit digits. Now here 2 tens and 0 tens. So these both are added to get 2. And then the 1 and 9 is added. And then here the 0 is put and then 1 carryover is going to the next column. That is the hundreds column. From there it has to move to thousands column. So 1 plus 9, 10 with that carryover it becomes 11 and then 1 carryover. And then 1 plus this 10,000 place is added to this 10,000. 2 plus 5 gives you 7. And then 1 8 is 9 that goes for the 10,000 place, lakhs place. And then this 1 and then they move on to the 10 lakhs place. So the final answer is 19,71,021. So this is a small tip that I want to share with you all. I hope you all will appreciate the importance of addition in our life and how best we can take it to our children is really, really a task. So let us do this task perfectly with our own, natural interest to teach them the concept. Thank you very much for the opportunity given to me. I really am so happy to share my knowledge with you all. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I
Wow,
hope I
thank
ended
you.
at the right time.
No, it was excellent, excellent. It was right time, and I'm sure we are all reflecting. All of us are reflecting, and you gave us an opportunity to reflect. You know, we knew what we do not know, and we knew what we know through this one, and majorly you have covered fantastically, right? You know, right from the single digit number till the 6-digit number. Thank you so much, Rajeswari ma'am, for this insight. And the basic max is really explained very well. And thanks a lot for your time. And I'm sure everybody has enjoyed this. And this is going to be a wonderful, 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 great repository for us to take it forward for our days to come. Thanks a lot. May I request you to please stop sharing of your screen?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Thanks, ma'am. And I'm sure everybody, all the science, everybody are thinking in the same lines. What I was sharing with Mrs. Rajeswari, and now let us go to the next segment of this. And before I go to that, when children understand what they are doing and why, I just wanted to stress on this particular. Normally, mathematics is done by how to do that particular thing. How, when you stress on the question, how to solve, how to prove, how to display, how to solve it, how to do addition, they will definitely do it, and they feel successful and eager to do more and more. And wonderful examples quoted by Mrs. Rajeswari. Thank you so much for that.